So we also have another problem here. The problem was coming from polynomials. It says, given that this and this have a common root, show that this is true. Now, if they are giving, if two equations are having a common root, it means that that common root should satisfy them. But before you go further, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see more about the polynomials, visit the playlist. You will see more. Okay, now, if I know the root, it means that that root has to satisfy these two. So in my solution, I'm going to start by saying, let alpha be the root. You can choose any parameter you want, but for me, I'm choosing alpha. I.e., it means that now the root is y equals to alpha. So if this is a common root, it means that it satisfies this and satisfies this. In simple terms, now where there is y, I'm going to put alpha in these two equations. If I start with this one, now I'll be having alpha squared, and this will be my equation 1. I also substitute alpha into this. This will be my equation 2. Now the task is always solve these two. We want to make alpha the subject. How do you make alpha the subject? By eliminating these higher powers. We eliminate alpha squared, we also eliminate alpha cubed. So now, if I start by eliminating alpha cubed, it means that I'm going to multiply here by alpha, then I maintain this. So what are you going to do? So we say, now, alpha in equation 1, then we subtract equation 2. So now, if I multiply alpha here, I'll be having now so I'm multiplying here by alpha. Then I bring this to this one, we don't do anything. Because the coefficient is already 1, so we can ably eliminate. So if I eliminate these two, what am I going to be having? This will vanish. I'll be having alpha squared. And I have this alpha and this alpha. So I say C minus minus. So these two, all of them are having alpha. So now I have plus C minus minus to get us a 2, but alpha is common. Then here we have 0 minus 4. To give us a negative 4 there. Now this one is acting as my equation 3. We said eliminate alpha and also eliminate, we said eliminate these two higher powers. Eliminate alpha squared and also eliminate alpha cubed. Now, you see that we have eliminated alpha cubed. Now my next task is eliminate now alpha squared. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this and this. So now I say, using 3 and 1. So what I'm going to bring, I bring this one here first. Sorry. Then followed by 1, which is, so these two is that the coefficients are the same already. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to eliminate alpha squared. When I eliminate, I have now these two are going to go. Then C plus 2. Remember the coefficient of this is this. The coefficient of this is 1. So now I'm getting C plus 2. So I have C plus 2 minus 1, which will give me C plus 1. But remember alpha is common. So I have now into alpha the negative 4 minus C equals to 0. Now our task here is to make alpha the subject. So now I have C equals to, you take this side, you have now C plus 4. Now here our alpha will be C plus 4 over C plus 1. So now this one is equation now 4. Now we have the value of alpha. So if I have the value of alpha, I can either put it in this or this. But because this one has a lower power, it's always better we use this. Now we say using 1, what is our 1 saying? Alpha squared plus alpha plus c equals to 0. Now I have what alpha is, so what I'm going to put there. So here I can ably say that using 1 and 4. So now where there is alpha, I'm going to substitute this. So now I'll be having c plus 4. Remember we are squaring it over, we're also squaring it, plus alpha, which is then plus c in c, this is equaling to a 0. Now there is to get the LCM, I multiply through by the LCM. So multiply through by the LCM. LCM. The LCM is this, so we'll multiply it here, remain with squared plus, we'll multiply this one here, one bracket will go to get, and multiply it here, I'll be having, multiply it here, I have 0. Here now the remaining thing is just algebra. We expand this to get plus, then plus 1 plus 4 to get 5c, then plus a 4, then plus c into, we first expand this, equal to 0. Then we just simplify. This and this c, I have 2c squared, this and this, then plus 8c plus 5c, that gives me 13c, then 16 plus 4 to get me 20, then plus, I open brackets here, c cubed plus 2c squared plus c equals to 0. Then we just correct like terms. I have now c cubed plus now 2c squared plus 2c squared to get me 4c squared plus now the c I have 13c plus a c to give me 14c. And I have this one remaining as the 20 equals to 0, and that is the proof. So this is the proof they wanted us to get. That's it, members. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I wish you the best. Always please visit the playlist if you want to see more videos. I wish you well.